Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio. Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
What's up, everybody? It's a Wednesday, apparently 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven day. People got their Slurpees today. I did not, because I thought I had friends in this building, and I apparently don't.
Yo, you can only get one
Look,
free.
I don't want to hear that. She knows she could have asked somebody else in the line with kids.
Your friends thought you knew what 7-Eleven day meant. But
No, and when your friends didn't tell you about 7-Eleven day. Anyway, it's Girl Chat Sports. It is a Wednesday. I'm here, Mo,
What's
and
up,
Mel
Mo?
is
is it Wednesday or
here.
Thursday?
Huh?
It's Thursday.
Oh,
Today's Thursday.
I'm tripping.
We
See?
took a day late.
We took a day late. See, we a day late and a Slurpee short.
It's happy Friday Eve. Yo, and just in case you want to know, you have until 7 o'clock to go get you a free Slurpee.
Yeah, great.
And this blueberry lemonade
blueberry
is on fire.
They should have done it till 7-Eleven. That would have been perfect. But who am I? I'm just a guy on the podcast.
That told no one about this day.
Oh, man.
Speaking of a guy in a podcast,
Yeah.
welcome, Cal.
Hey,
Our boy
Cal.
welcome back.
From Off the Strip
One
podcast.
half off
One-
the strip. Shout out to Futch, who can never
Futch.
want to come hang. We're just not cool enough for you.
No,
anymore,
it's
but
a
that's cool.
big time AAU tournament in town, so I know he's running.
Oh, yeah.
It's at one of his gyms,
Busy,
so
busy.
day. But yeah, I'm here. One half of the Off the Strip Sports podcast. Happy to be here. Evening, ladies. Quan.
Evening, and I'm sad too because you're leaving Vegas.
Yeah, it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet, but I'm happy to do this before I get up out of here.
I
though.
know. We
This
get
was
one
big.
last show with
Yeah,
you.
When
one
do you
last run.
move? I saw
Monday.
the boxes.
Monday, I'm on a one-way ticket to the East Coast. So
Wow.
East Side.
Eastside does not know what's hitting them.
I'm going back
They're
home.
about to get a great treat, he and his family. So I wish you the best.
No, I'm excited.
Best
Yeah,
wishes
it's
on that.
definitely a homecoming. I when I first found out I was moving here, I was like, oh, going to the West Coast, and then I got here and I met some folks from California. They're like, no, Vegas is not the West Coast. You might be on Pacific time, but the West Coast is because they're saying California is like legitimately the only West Coast. So I was like, and I learned that being here, so it was great to be here.
Are you gonna say hello when you go back?
I hope not. I better not.
Yeah, you're gonna pick that up.
And if
for
I
sure.
do, y'all gonna hear about it.
I can't help it. It's like part of people are like, oh, you are from the West Coast.
But I like the terms that they have in Be More. Like their slang is
Oh,
pretty
no,
dope.
Be-
It's
Be
pretty
More-
fresh.
Be like, yeah, it's a battle between Be More and DC.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You gonna get into go-go music when you get out?
I used to
love
listen to
go-go.
it growing up, so
Yeah.
it'll be good to get back to it, especially when you want to have that break from like hip hop or whatever you normally.
And the
listen to.
beach out there is so different than the beach out here on the West Coast. Like people go to the beach out here for like, half the day for the day and then go back home. Out there, you pack up for the weekend.
Yeah.
And you like
going out
take
to
the whole
water.
family
Oh,
and
yeah,
just
that's-
go
yeah.
out there.
Right.
Out there.
to the boardwalk. You
That's
just like, get a beach
crazy.
house, and yeah, definitely how they do business. Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
excited.
You're bringing
for
back
you.
good memories. I'm ready to get back.
The Baltimore house music too. You gonna do that scene?
I
as
didn't
well?
wasn't really my scene.
Really?
It is crazy because when I was down in when I was stationed in Louisiana, they had their own kind of like house music
they had
way
bounce,
too, and
yeah.
they would be playing that like 8 o'clock in the morning on the
yeah.
way to work, and I'm like, I kind of I vibed with it, but
Yeah.
I don't know,
You're like,
I don't know,
alright.
not so much Be More music. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same but different.
Yeah. I got you. All right, guys. We are live. We're on Facebook Live.
What's the number, Mo?
702-608-711. No.
Oh, you big
3259.
mad?
I'm big
She's
Slurpee.
super mad.
Super Slurpee straw mad. No, I'm just kidding.
Super Slurpee.
That was tight though. 'Cause I was like, wait a minute, what the what?
Everybody gets.
It's all good.
It's all good.
You guys are gonna have your thirst quenched very soon.
There were
all
was some
topics.
breaking news right as we walked in here today.
I thought you were
Yeah.
saying whack, like
Whack.
that.
Well, it's whack
I
news
don't.
too, depending on what team you play
such,
for.
Whack or wacky?
Such
If you're
wacky
obscene
news.
language,
Here's the
man.
deal. I will say this. Ever since
blasphemy.
Oklahoma left Seattle, they've been cursed. And
They-
the curse continues.
What curse is that? Oh, they haven't been able to win you? Kind of
Yeah,
curse?
can't do nothing.
I mean, we made it to the finals
can't do nothing.
when we wasn't a we. But
Who's we, though? I thought you were a Westbrook
I
fan,
am
not a
You're right.
Thunder fan.
You're
So
absolutely
therefore,
correct. Let's go
yeah.
Westbrook. Let's go Rockets.
go Rockets.
It was kind of surprising to see that though. If I'm CP3, I'm like,
Sorry, my phone. Trying to share here.
Are you ordering the 7-Eleven?
I am. I'm actually about to Postmate it.
About to Postmate a 7-Eleven?
Yeah. Have Slurpees come right on in, whole round. Don't care if they're free for a little kitty cup. I was one.
So it's something in those Slurpees, boy.
Something in there. Something in there. Well, I tried to add something to mine, but they wasn't. Yeah, we're here.
Legitimately.
Yeah. There's no liquor at 7-Eleven, right?
Some of them do.
Really?
That's why I asked. Like, I know some on the strip. I've seen some like little minis in there. There's some Hennessy being sold at. Never mind.
So just like some of those LeBron chasers out there, you're a Wessel Westbrook. Wessel Westbrook.
I mean,
What's in the Slurpees for real? Russell Westbrook fan.
You good over there?
Yeah.
I swear it was just the
Russell
Slurpee.
Westbrook.
I'm gonna have to call him back. Like, what's
I
in
don't
that
know.
blueberry?
Hey, we just call him Russ.
lemonade?
That's why you just call him Russ. That's it. Just leave it at Russ.
Russie.
It's a tongue twister.
But yeah,
Or Russie.
you wildin'.
Why can I share?
But yeah, no, I am. I mean, I'm a fan of all point guards in the league, but Westbrook, Russ is my favorite point guard. So yeah, I definitely wherever he may go, as the typical your usual LeBron fans do. Wherever LeBron goes, hey, I'm a Heat fan. I'm back to being a Cavs fan. Now I'm a Laker fan. So
Is that
you know,
right?
everybody can't do that for LeBron. I mean, you know, you got your favorite people in the league. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I noticed that it's very interesting that people don't have an allegiance to team so much anymore
now
as
player.
they do player. Yeah, it's
like I got a good
evolved.
friend of mine, big time LeBron fan. He excuse me. I mean, he was Cleveland this, Cleveland that, and now it's like, look, LA is taking it for the next couple years. It's just like, and now I'm at the point like you don't even like, oh, now you're a Laker fan. It's just like we know why you're a Laker fan. 'cause
Right.
You're obviously following
Right.
the biggest things probably since Jordan. So, what?
I mean, I'm a Bulls fan. I'm just gonna be a Bulls
okay.
fan.
So you just heard
until my
Jordan, you-
Sonics can come back. You know,
No, that's real.
I was appreciating the Cody White playing in summer.
Oh yeah, I
League.
saw him play yesterday at the summer league. It was.
Oh, yeah? How was it?
It was cool. Like I said, we were talking about the gym adjacent to the Thomas and Mack.
Yeah,
Center.
Cox Pavilion.
But that's where the lady
Oh, you didn't want to
rappers play.
say it.
You know,
Oh,
the
okay.
gym
He won't get caught up.
I wasn't going. Quan wasn't going to get me again.
Right.
So no, I saw him play in that gym adjacent to the Thomas and Mack Center, and no, it was live. They played who they play. Chicago played Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was good to see them. I didn't even know.
Oh, you
Miles
were there
was-
last night?
Yeah, I was there.
I was
yesterday.
there too. My bad.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
there
you
for a
guys
bit.
could have linked up.
Yeah, I was there briefly. Now I lost my phone, but that's another story.
So I didn't follow the schedule of Summer League because of the big earthquake situation,
Yeah.
and we missed the Bobo game. Did you get to see Bobo play?
No,
at
I didn't
all?
get to see Bobo play.
That's what
Truthfully,
I wanted to see.
to get. Obviously, we all wanted to see Zion, but
Right.
then you know,
And if you've been living under a rock, Zion only played for
the
literally
first half.
like the first 2 quarters, and that
Yeah.
was it. And he's not coming
12
back.
minutes. Yeah, he was done for
yeah,
the season.
knee to
Like,
knee contact. They said.
I think that's going to be a.
So that's gonna be a hindrance, right?
I think no. I mean that move right there. I think that's going to start to become a thing in the NBA and like period. Just how like when is it a good time to like rest your best player? Like are we resting them too much? Like that argument is going to start to come, and then Stephen A. and Max Kellerman going to blow it all up. But nah, I think that was a bit overkill. Like to cancel him for the whole summer league, depending on the severity of the injury in my opinion. But I just thought it was a lot. Being that,
So is he injury prone? Because let's be real, like the sneakers took him out. Now knee to knee
he's not.
contacts.
I don't think he's injury
like-
prone. I just think there's a lot of money on the line when it comes to Zion, and everyone is erring on the side of caution. Like, look, either like the money is made when he's actively playing. So you know, if we want him to be able to play and play at his highest level.
Well, when they talked
What?
about him having been on tour and doing all these other things, he
Yeah.
hasn't been sticking to a diet.
Yeah.
Maybe could.
Well, he could lose some
He could
pounds.
definitely
That's
lose
for
a couple.
sure. I
He
think
could
he would
definitely-
definitely. I think he will lose some
He
pounds.
loses about
solid.
10. Yeah, he loses about 10. He's
I'm
gliding.
guessing
through the
maybe
air, yeah.
20.
He's already gliding through the air, but he.
You see how he just pulled that ball?
It was just like
He was like,
he's so light for his
Mhm.
weight. He's
It's
different.
crazy.
He's definitely different.
It really
insane.
is.
Who else did you see yesterday that you kind of enjoyed through summer league?
So I caught I caught some of the Croatia, and who were they playing? Don't give me the line. Dang, I can't remember the name. But I caught them playing a little. I'm about to pull it up now. It's gonna bother me.
Yeah, I saw China was playing last night. I watched that one for a little bit.
They had beat somebody in the league this year too.
Oh yeah. Well, they're
beat an NBA
big.
team.
Those guys are
Yeah, they
big.
are.
Yeah, they were.
I
huge,
was like,
yeah.
wait. was like 10 Yao Mings sitting over there.
Wow,
Yeah.
racist.
I'm Asian. I can say that. Thank you.
I caught the Sixers. The Sixers and the Pistons played the first game. That was pretty good. PJ Dozier was pretty much taking care of business in there. I've seen him, like, I remember when they had that G League showcase out here in December. I saw him playing in the G League. So to see him in Summer League, definitely moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
So I caught that. Other than that one guard who got drafted, his mom had passed. I think he went to Washington.
Oh, Thibault.
Thibault. I watched him play a
Matisse.
bit. Yeah. Did he go to Washington?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't remember. I could have sworn it was that school. But yeah, I saw him play. He
The
was
Celtics, right?
no, he's
Or-
Sixers. Sixers.
Sixers.
Yeah,
the
he
other
got
one I think
drafted
went
to
to
the
Celtics.
The other Washington. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Give me
I'm
that.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, I only caught those 2 games because, like I said, I had lost my phone and then I found it.
And you found
So,
it.
Yeah.
Where'd you find it?
So it was left on a trash can, and a gentleman picked it up, and he was like, "Hey, I got your phone, but I'm at the Aria." And I
What?
was like,
How he take your phone from the trash can to the Aria?
I guess he didn't want to like leave it there, but he also was like on his way out. Because when I saw him, he was actually like with a basketball player, looking like he was signing a contract. So he might have been like a sports agent or something. I'm not 100% sure. But he was like, "Hey, I'm at the Aria," and I was like, "Cool." And I walked in. He's like, "Hey, here's your phone." I thought he was gonna like, "Hey, I need like a couple hundred." I'm like, "No, it's fine." I
You're
can go
like,
to
actually,
Apple.
I probably would.
Yeah. I mean, with Apple and iCloud, like this phone is literally just a vessel now. Like you can literally push a button and go get another phone, and you're back to right where you were 5 minutes ago. So
Seriously.
it's one of
Is
the
that the
coolest
new
things.
series?
This is the XR, the yellow.
I don't
the
know.
banana
I'm
one.
still on 6, so I don't know.
Oh man.
I'm waiting for
man.
that 13. to
Hey,
come out.
so look, when you get your new iPhone, you
I
definitely need to go
cannot.
get a Slurpee with that. Like you need to do
Mo
both.
gonna be on one all hour today, guys.
No, I'm
just
not.
be
I'm just
careful.
chilling.
If someone wants to call in,
Yeah, call in. The
and-
number is
and maybe
702.
deliver a Slurpee down here
That
to
would make my
Mo.
day. 702-608-3259.
I need
My
to share this.
favorite
I need
is
some of
the
my
cherry
friends to
and
call.
Coke blend.
What's crazy
That's
is that
really good. But you
although
know what
I-
I bit on real quick? Not to cut you off. Is
No, you good.
gelatos.
Really?
Gelato.
The gelato. Ooh, they had mango gelato when I was in. Where were we at? Where'd I go last? Oh, in Costa Rica there was mango gelato.
Oh, you
I
got to
bet
figure
that's
out where
great.
your last vacation. You take so
Yeah.
many.
I
Can't
don't want to
keep
name
up.
the domestic, so I'm just waiting for her to pull up because she's been gone since the Costa Rica thing. And
I ain't been gone. I mean, I haven't gone anywhere lately.
I definitely haven't seen you at any weekend Aces games, so that tells me you've been.
There haven't been any weekend
Let's
Aces
talk about
games.
that. Let's
I've been
talk
to
about
2 and
that.
I ain't seen Melissa. That's all I'm saying.
But I've
She's
been to all the rest
You've
of
been
them.
you've been on your hiking. You've been on your hiking bag, which is
That
cool,
was hiking
you know?
once, and then I didn't go. When else did
The
you
birthday
go?
night
There was
she was
there was
there.
a Sunday game and a Saturday game. You was like one. You was I
It
think
was
like-
back to back.
Yeah, it was like.
Oh yeah, I
back-to-back
was gone those
weekends.
2 weekends.
Yeah.
So.
But I've been to every other one.
Yeah,
Where were
no.
you at?
I was around.
Oh, you were?
I was around.
Were you there?
I was baby. I had to go change the pull up.
The one game you weren't there though, but Futch was there with the kids. Remember?
Yeah, he
I
took.
was there.
Oh, that was one of those.
Oh.
It was a weekday game. I know
Yeah,
which one
so
you're
you
talking
weren't
about.
at that
I
one.
Oh,
wasn't
that
at
noon
I
one or
wasn't there.
something.
Yeah.
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 Well, let's talk about the Aces since we all here.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how we
Super proud
originally
of-
met
yeah,
last
yep,
summer.
yep.
Oh.
That's why one of the
know.
that Ace is probably going to be one of the biggest. Is probably the biggest thing that I'm going to miss about Vegas and just getting into the whole sports world was the Aces because
Mm-hmm.
it was the first basketball team here, and then of course we met there, and
Yeah.
it's just been a fun experience. Like I think John Maxwell has made it like really fun for us.
We
as-
love John.
Yeah, no, he's cool, and then like just seeing the diversity of the sports industry represented.
media that's
the
there.
media, yeah,
Yeah.
it was just dope to see that and kind of motivated all of us. Like,
Return my email, John.
good luck. It's like that's my guy.
You're gonna take it. plug in mid podcast. So there was some news that broke out today with the Aces. So our girl Asia is officially one of the captains
Yep.
for the WNBA All-Star game, which is going to be the 27th out here in Las Vegas.
Like,
So
it's just
dope.
big things going for
And
Las
they got
Vegas.
Bill and the coaching staff from the Aces is going to be one of the coaching
Oh
staff.
wow, we're
Yeah.
coaching one of the teams too. Oh wow.
Yeah,
We're
and I
right at
wasn't
home.
sure because Mo had said that the Mystics coach was going to be coaching too. So I don't know if it's because that the top 2 captains, their coaches get to be the coach.
Get to
I
be
don't
the
know how it
coaches.
works in that
Yeah,
part.
I want to.
But I know that they're going to have they named the 10. Kayla's in there.
Kayla
And so is Liz.
Liz,
There's a few other ones, and then I know the other 10 reserves. They're going to be announced on Monday.
Yeah, later on. But
Yeah.
yeah, I
It's gonna
think
be an exciting weekend,
Nah,
especially
it's-
for Vegas too.
super proud of the Aces.
Yeah.
Like just seeing their first season last year. Like we saw them struggle. We saw them like they go in that late run towards the end of the season. But now to see where they are right now, I think they were favored at the beginning of the season to win the whole thing, and so and now to be in first place is kind of like speaking to it. So
yeah, it's really good.
I'm definitely gonna be watching them even when I leave here. I got the WNBA pass, so
you won't be a Mystics fan?
no, I'm an Aces
Aces
fan.
Okay,
all the way. Like I will be at the Mystics game in my Aces jersey.
Nice,
without question. Shout out to Fanatics.
Love it.
Shout out to my. I'm mad you didn't tell me.
We can talk. It was a reason why, and I can tell you that offline. But
offline.
I'll still be able to take care of you though. Don't worry.
So let's talk about the Aces real quick. So what have you seen, obviously besides the acquisition of Liz, what else have you seen this season that has made them kind of step up and become this bigger power? I mean, we never saw first place. We never saw top 5 last season, not even top 8.
Truthfully, they're doing the opposite of what I thought they were going to do. Like when Liz got there, I thought we were just going to pound it in the paint and it was going to be one of those, we're the biggest team and we're going to look like the biggest team. But it's the opposite. Like we're a run and gun team. Like Kayla is like, I haven't seen her drop those type of assists that I've seen her drop this year. And like she's becoming a much better passer and a much greater shooter than she was last year. So I think that we're just being a lot more aggressive on the ball, and our transition offense is what is the best thing that the Aces are doing. I think that's the reason for their success. Is pretty much what I'm trying to say. Like it's the transition offense. Like we're a lot more efficient. Asia, like although she's probably one of the biggest, tallest women on that court, she plays like a guard. Like
yeah, she does.
Like, she move like she can come
but
out
is rebounding boards
right?
Crazy
like she can start on the 3-point line and break you down and get to the bucket or get to the free throw line. Like she's so diverse. There's no one else in the WNBA like that, in my opinion.
So what's going on with that game against them before the big shake with the Mystics? They were down almost 20 points. Were you at that game?
No, I wasn't at that game. But
you were
the
at Summer
Mystics,
League.
yeah.
Okay.
The Mystics are just. I see the Mystics are like the yin and the yang to the Aces, in my opinion. Like they're
the
just
Eastern
as good.
Conference.
Yeah, they're Eastern
version
Conference Aces. Yeah, like it's Tolliver is a beast. Deladon is like another
Deladon is
Asian
like a
and half,
monster.
you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's like they're legit. So the Aces just got to come to play. I think that what I saw in the Aces that game was just a lack of intensity. Like we weren't playing any defense. We were lazy to everything. So and they had our number. Like and they took care of business. So shout out to the Mystics, but still Aces all day.
Yeah.
Well, they got a game coming up
Friday. So we are in first place,
Yep.
and
first place
Mystics are behind us by a half a game.
Is that who we play Friday?
Yes.
Oh, man.
In DC.
In
They're
DC.
currently
They're
there now.
already.
Yeah, they've been playing tourists
man,
out
tomorrow.
there.
Oh man.
So
I
it's
wish
going to
I
be
could be
interesting
out
to see
there.
how that
I
goes.
would be
Well, it's
tuned
going to
in
be
for that.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock here.
It'll
all
be
right.
4 o'clock here on the West Coast for everybody.
They'll still be moving out.
I'm about to say you be on the road or you
No.
Oh.
I'm actually staying on the strip.
Listen, I got an
over there.
ESPN app. Plus,
I got the
if you
WNBA
need
pass too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I bought the pass for the season. First, last year I just bought the Aces, but this year I bought the whole thing. I just want to be able to see everything wherever I am.
This might even be one. I wonder if this is one that's on Twitter or not too. Remember, they've got. I think this is going to be one of those games that they've got
I hope
aired.
Like I'm literally tuning. Like I still have friends that just like I don't know. They have their own opinions about the WNBA, and I'm just like, man, you got to come to some of these games.
You gotta watch.
You gotta watch. It's a different atmosphere. It's definitely.
I know.
It's just as intense as the NBA, but it's not the NBA, and that's what people gotta like. Separate.
I think it's just
like,
a lot of stereotypes and misconceptions
that
about
too.
that. I think
That
that's
too.
the biggest number one
That
takeaway
too.
from it. I've heard it from females. I've heard it from males. They're like, well, we don't want to see no dude-looking chicks out there balling if they're
It's
girls.
not
and
even
you-"
that.
But that's the
I
perception
know.
stereo. It's
No,
not.
Or they want to
It
see people
clearly is
dunking.
not.
Basketball
not
isn't
gonna do
about
that.
just dunking. It's
yeah.
actually like the
But the
skill
games
set
are
behind
very
it.
exciting. And
They
if
are.
you wanted to learn about basketball, women and men, this would be the best catalyst to me.
Well, I
Just
feel like
to-
if you're
as a
able to go
springboard.
and watch college ball,
Yeah,
I love
like college,
basketball.
yeah.
and
I'll go-
women's college ball gets a lot of attention.
It does.
Why isn't it you're not coming to a WNBA game or
Basketball
know
is
about it?
basketball,
And I
yeah.
think too, and this is kind of like how I'm not saying it's as bad as baseball. It's maybe not as fun watching it on TV. Like I watch it because I love sports. But I know for some it might be like a hockey or baseball. Maybe you don't know. But if you're there, it's a completely different thing.
It is.
Different atmosphere. Yeah.
But it's even exciting to watch on TV.
I mean, we think so because we all love sports.
But I think
there's
it's because it's
people
more
that are
fast paced. Like baseball's slow.
Right.
Hockey it
But
can
it's-
be a little,
Too
challenging.
fast.
Baseball
fast.
might be slow, but I think it's slower on TV. But if you're there live,
Oh,
like,
absolutely. The
it's-
Dodger
it's
games
a-
go
it's a
hard. I
much-
mean, you have a
yeah.
beach ball that's being passed in the orange. You dodge a dog. I mean, you're having a great
Dodge a
time.
dog.
It's perfect. But again, the perception of being there as seeing it on TV, you're right. Could be that. But I think it's also those stereotypes. It's huge on the stereotypes for more of what I'm hearing the negativity.
Well, here's the people don't even realize that we still have a WNBA. I can't remember, where was I at the other day? I was like last weekend. So I was like,
a lot of people still don't
they're
know.
like,
we have
Aces, who's that?
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't know.
I'm like, so that means you
They
don't watch
must
the
have just
news.
moved
You
to
don't.
Vegas,
You don't.
man.
You don't even comprehend world.
Honestly, though, a lot of us don't. I personally don't watch a lot of local TV for Aces advertisement or about games. So if you're a cable head and you're only on movie channels or you're Netflixing or you're Huluing,
But
you're
even if
missing out
you're
on that.
social mediaing and all the sponsored pushes for people your age
nah,
in this
you're gonna
area,
see it.
you're
You would
going to see
think, but-
something.
but they don't
Crazy
know.
that some people are like,
There's people that's
what
in
are
a
the
bubble.
Aces?
But there's
guys.
people that don't even go on social media.
Exactly.
So-
I
Here we
mean,
are.
they're just,
Yep.
Dang it, I wanted to sip and it's not there.
good. Very
Yeah,
good.
Bittersweet, man.
Could have bought a mega one and the little cups.
We're
and
not
all poured it
we're
around.
not gonna do that, especially when we get it for free. Nope. We speak free.
Like, I'm really going to take the top off of it. Just
You saw me. I had to slide off.
Boy, the thirst is real today on 7-Eleven, you guys.
Don't take your top off on the show.
Yes, thank you, Quan.
Go on with the one-liners,
Quan,
man.
please do not take your top off for the show. Thank you. Did any of you guys catch the MMA this weekend out here? Also in Vegas, T-Mobile, we had UFC 239.
I didn't catch it, but I did put in a
You bet?
parlay ticket on it, and 5 seconds after I push. No, was it 5? Yeah, it was 5 seconds after
yeah.
after
You
I hit
lost or
submit.
you
I
won?
lost.
Oh, you bet
Yeah.
against him?
I think I went with Holmes and
Why did you go with Holly Holmes after Amanda?
Yeah, you thought she was
Why?
really going to pull that one
Really?
off?
Hey man,
Have you seen Amanda Nunez?
I haven't. But
you know that
No, you've
there's
never watched
nobody
her
left
fight
for Amanda to
before? Right.
fight.
the conversation I was in had us thinking like, had me thinking like, look, you can come out big on this. And
Was that a conversation with yourself?
no, it was. I was actually at home. I was watching something else, and it
My
was like,
conscience tells me I should go with Holly,
so,
but I know Amanda is really going to be the winner. I
that's
just
not-
want my
I
money
was-
taken tonight. This is your conscience.
I'm sorry. I saw Amanda was like, nope, she's winning.
No.
Yeah.
Done.
That was
She-
she's Pitbull all
was
day.
and that was a
within-
KO in the first round.
Yeah, it's like.
We know. Have you seen her? Have you seen her?
Nah,
I'm
I mean,
scared of her.
after once I saw how quick I lost my money, I went to figure out what was going on. I was
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Okay, this
Yeah.
makes sense.
Right.
I wish I got my. Can we run that back?
Right.
She's the first female in the UFC to hold down 2 divisions.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh wow, she's running it like
She's
that.
beast mode.
Yep, and she has no one else to defeat. She's defeated all of the people that used to be ranked number 1. She's defeated all of them. There's no one left.
She's like, yeah, she got to the.
Yeah, 'cause
last
Chris
round.
left.
She defeated Bowser.
Gambit, yeah.
Damn. what's
Yeah.
next?
That's crazy. And then, of course, so the Jorge, this is the 5-second flying kick, the flying knee knockout. I
Yo,
could
that was-
literally turn it on. I had to, go through my bootleg website, whatever.
You got to,
So
yeah. Shout out to.
I was,
yeah.
so I was like, shoot, and I literally just got on. All the little spam ads were gone, and I
You saw the
turned.
knee?
I turned for 1 second and heard, and it's over, and I'm like, all this work I just put in to watch it, and it's done.
And it just like,
It's
all
like
right,
your phone would be buffering off the bootleg, and then
And then
look, it's over.
and it's over.
So we had to catch, I had to catch the replay. I had to make sure that, like, what did I just see?
guess
Is
so.
that real? Can you do
That's
that? I'd
the-
never seen a flying knee kick before.
That is the
Yeah,
shortest
I was
YouTube video I've ever seen in my life.
And it's the shortest,
Go
it's
back on
the
YouTube and
fastest
watch
TKO or
Yeah.
knockout in UFC history. I think the last one was 6 seconds, and that was like 2006.
Crazy.
or
That
Like
is.
the entry music is longer than the freaking fight.
Right.
Man, him getting a Vaseline down was longer than the fight.
Right. Like what in the world?
All of it. Whole process of just suiting up.
And then, well, what about, okay, so John Jones and Santos. Santos played with, get this, torn ACL, MCL, PCL. He was basically fighting
CL Smooth.
Pete Rock is CL Smooth. I like it.
All
CL?
the CL.
Quan's on one of the too many
I like it.
mangoes.
Meniscus.
But he literally was playing with 1 foot. I mean, and you could know, and then people kind of noticed it when it first started. Like, it happened during the first round. You
Right.
kind of saw him. He was still battling, which was impressive, but you could tell something was wrong.
Something's
But
up.
can you imagine
Torn ACL.
4 rounds of that?
Nah, I can't. I
Could you
sprained an ankle
really?
and I'm like, that's it. Get my
I don't
will.
want to imagine.
I
it.
stubbed my toe and it's over.
Oh yeah, especially if it's on the corner of the bed. You can
Oh
cancel
my
it.
God! Don't mention that metal part of the
corner
bed.
bed.
Oh man.
Fam,
It's
the
a
corner
doozy.
bed just
Woo.
get my will out now. Like
Whew.
I'm done.
Yeah,
That
I'm
thing
done.
takes you out. That's a
Yeah,
pain.
yeah.
I'm just saying
That's call out. That's call out of workable. Like that's like,
for sure, or late
or
for
I'm
sure.
gonna be late. Like,
Definitely.
I need
No,
that.
it's a call out.
I need to
It's gonna be a
reclaim my
call-out.
time.
It's
I
gonna
need
be
to reclaim my time.
exactly.
That's
Go ahead,
sneakers
Maxine.
all day.
Yeah,
Anyway,
for sure.
so-
Crazy how we mutually agree on such.
Yo, that's
random.
and it's always the hotel ones too that get you the worst.
Because you don't know it's there.
'Cause
Like
you
it's the
don't know.
blanket.
You're
Oh,
used
my
to
God.
yours sometimes.
How deep
but-
in it is or not. You just like, all right, I got a little. I got some leverage around this corner.
Yeah, the
No, you
struggle's
don't.
real.
Yeah.
It's really real with that.
Shout out to Hotel Bay.
Shout out to the strip. You don't miss the strip.
I'm gonna miss it, man. I can't wait to come back.
I was
though,
like, are
and
you gonna
actually-
plan the return yet? Are you
Oh yeah,
planning the
yeah. I
return?
haven't planned it yet, but once I
Maybe
get settled,
Futch won't be busy.
No, yeah, we'll make. I'll probably have to. Yeah, no, I won't be able to wait that long. But no, we'll definitely have to. I'll be back for sure. Can't wait
Okay.
for that.
Yeah, come back and be a
That's good.
guest.
I think I've been to. I don't think I've been to a pool party.
Uh-oh.
No.
This is Mo's forte.
Nah, I'm not even gonna talk about it because we had an invitation and you didn't go, so
Listen,
I'm not gonna
Linda.
mention
A
anything
few.
anymore about a
There's
pool.
been a couple.
Linda, listen, Linda.
I'm not
Linda,
gonna. Linda, no.
Linda.
Don't.
Look, she already
don't
mad
trip.
already over some.
Yeah, right. Don't
Slurpees.
I didn't
You
get a
pushing it
Slurpee.
right now.
Then I didn't show up to the party. Like I might as well. Like, look, why am I
Look
even
at her
here?
looking at your Slurpee like.
Like, why are you even here,
I am
Calvin?
so
Calvin,
thirsty
why are
out
you
there,
breathing?
ladies and gentlemen.
Why are you even breathing?
Let's see what the Postmates, if they have. Let's just look real quick.
I
I'm very
cannot.
curious to see if Postmates will
Well, while you
deliver.
Postmate it, there is something that I think everybody should want to know about because our hockey preseason is about to start.
Jeez.
Already? Isn't that
September,
crazy? Yeah.
right? But here's the deal: they just announced they're going to actually have bobbleheads for all four preseason games for everybody in attendance. So it's not like first 5,000, 10,000. Everybody who comes to the preseason
wow.
game gets a bobblehead. They've got Carlson, Marshy, Mark Stone, and Nate Schmidt.
Marchie's back. And then Subban got signed.
I saw that.
Mhm.
First, and by the way,
Fanatic.
I mean, we can get to the ESPYs later, but I didn't know PK was dating Lindsey Vonn.
Oh, are they?
Oh yeah, they're an item, and she was like, "Shout out to my boo," or like something in the audience when she was taking her award. I was like, that was a little corny.
So she's not with her side dude no more.
No, she found a new tiger to get with.
Are you sure about that? She might still be with the
New
side
tiger.
dude. Side dude's pretty big time.
Who's side dude?
Can't tell you on the air. It's big though.
Well, she was claiming PK, and you know she got
That's fine.
First of all, did you know she got PK to dress up in a bikini for
Oh,
4th
wow.
of July? They wore
Hey.
matching red, white, and blue bikinis.
There's no way.
I'm sorry. There's no way I would ever
There's
want my
only one no
man
way. There's
in
no
a
way.
bikini.
There's no way.
He was in like the Speedo one?
No, like top and bottom. Google.
No, I think I'm
4th
good.
of
actually.
July.
I think I'm cool.
PK Subban and Lindsey Vonn wore matching two-piece bikinis.
You know, I think I'm.
That's very
This
interesting.
this podcast will still be just as great if we don't.
If we
look
don't
that
talk
up.
about that?
Yeah, if we don't.
You don't want that visual?
I don't think I'm built for that. You know.
So I,
Listen, this all transpired during the ESPYs yesterday, and which of course I had to also watch on my website
blew it.
because it was blacked out here on the West Coast.
Why?
They
Was
blocked
it here?
Yeah, no, it was in LA, but they blocked it out so that you had to watch it at 8:00 our time, when really it was 5:00 our time.
Man, that's stupid.
And you know me, I'm impatient, so I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and watch people Twitter and talk about
Right,
it.
I was gonna-
So I'm Twitter and talking about it instead. But yeah, that was some information that was given out during the ESPYs pre whatever their little walk they do, and they talked to her and PK, and I was like, yeah, interesting. I did not know that. But yeah, congratulations to our
every
Subban
couple
who got
has
signed.
Yeah, every couple has their thing.
And I guess
Bikinis
theirs
is-
is bikinis.
yeah.
That's not the guy that
She
I'm
likes
looking
it.
for.
I love it. Whatever.
She liked it. I love it.
Yeah. Here for the show. Okay, what did the bikini look like?
It was a red, white, and blue. Like it was
Did
a
it have,
triangle.
like, the
no,
fringes?
triangles,
Just a triangle
triangles,
string bikini?
and ties on the side, like something that I would be wearing, or you would be
He
wearing.
was able to fit one with the ties on the side?
We didn't see all that.
Oh, okay.
We saw kind of like a crop version. So I don't know
I'm
if
definitely
there
gonna
was
have
a
to Google it.
full size version. If you're in the chat, let me know, or if you
Yeah.
want to call in.
Interesting.
Cal's like,
Yeah,
next
I'm like-
topic.
I think I'm cool on the swimsuits guy. Oh, I mean on the yeah. That,
But
yeah.
for our other Golden Knight fans out there, there is going to be a special on ESPN on the 17th. It was a Make-A-Wish Foundation with
Oh,
Marc-Andre Fleury.
very
So
nice.
that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, they like grab your tissues, so I'm guessing it's going to be like some
They're gonna be
heart
cutting onions in there. I get
Yeah,
it.
so it's a 13-year-old boy, Doran Caldwell, who was battling Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Mm.
Oh man.
So it's gonna be interesting. So
Those are
yeah,
always dope.
17th on
Yeah,
ESPN.
that's dope.
Those stories and military families coming home.
I
It's
shed a
just,
couple.
I love those.
just
The
like, you gonna do this at the game?
reunions. I love
It's
those.
already tied up at halftime, and then you're
Right.
gonna do this.
That's
They gotta
cute.
win. Home team gotta win now.
It's cute. It's cute though.
Man. And then we can't really talk about our lights right now because our lights have been on break. They caught this nice, like, 2-week kind of break right now. Our soccer
I
team
miss
here.
them.
I know.
But I do have some exciting news about the Lights game for 4th of July because that was the last time
that was
we
last
had to-
game. We were
soccer,
there.
Yeah, we were there for the 4th of July. So that one had a big attendance. How many?
Wow.
there was
Who was there
like
for that?
8,000,
80
9,000
84?
people.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah.
For the 4th of July,
for the
which
4th of
I would have
July.
expected. Plus, there was that game. I mean, there was the,
Oh, it was a tie on the floor.
Yeah.
mhm,
There were, I mean, and then you had the fireworks show after.
which was cool.
But the most exciting night about that,
Uh-oh.
Cal?
Break it down. Break it down.
I got to meet Dottie and Dolly Lama.
Dottie and Dolly.
She had a
Mama.
photo
You got
shoot
that.
with Dolly. and
I
Dolly.
sure
saw,
did.
actually.
Oh my God! I
I saw
had
a few-
so
I saw a
much
few
fun
clips.
with them. They are so adorable.
Some llamas, huh?
Yes,
Dolly. Llama.
Dottie was giving me a hard time, but Dolly was all about that life. She was
That's your thing?
taking
That's your-
selfies.
She
with
wanted
me.
some of that.
Is that
Mo.
your
She
speed?
was like, huh?
That's your speed?
I mean, they were quiet and silent, and they didn't say much.
they don't talk
He's
back.
They don't
quiet
talk
and
back,
silent.
you
and-
know?
Makes sense.
No resistance. All
Little
love.
to no, little to none. Okay.
All love. But yeah, it was a cute time, and they had the pitch pool party on the side. So they have these little mini pools,
And they were packed.
and they were packed. They're packed every game, $50.
They gave one away, I think, today or yesterday. Too.
Yeah, yesterday they announced a winner who got that. Yeah, the pitch
I'm-
by the pool.
I do kind of want to pool. I don't know.
You want to pull like?
Well, I
at
mean,
home?
like, no, I think it'd be fun just to like rent them all out with your group of friends and just kind of, you know.
Just pull
have
it
a-
up.
So I guess we're not working that day if we go. I guess we're not.
I think it'd be
covering
fun.
that.
Wouldn't it be fun? I don't know. Maybe not.
No, it would
I think
be.
it would be.
It would be.
We
The
can still
tournament would be
cover
rural.
it from the side.
You could do like that.
Cover it in our
Harry, what do you
in our
think?
in our
Huh?
bikinis, or your bikini, my one piece.
I could wear one piece ish.
Ish
They
adjacent.
don't have no one piece. There's 50 pieces out there. 2 piece and a pepper.
That's long torso problems. That's why.
Whatever.
Anyways.
You got it. You can do it. She could totally do it. Rock it. But yeah, that was a great game.
One last sip of my Slurpee, man. All right. Thank you, 7-Eleven.
Give
You've
me
been
that.
great today.
Just
Take the
mad.
last sip for the homies
7-Eleven
that we
served its
thought were
purpose.
homies, the ones
been
that
real.
that are here.
Listen, I think it ends at 7 o'clock, but I'll buy you one after the show.
You know what, Quan? That is so
Aw, that
sweet
was
of you.
the nicest
'Cause
thing
guess
Quan
what?
said all day.
Because guess what? I thought we had a gentleman as a guest who was just going to say, you know what, I'll treat the girls to Slurpees for
Wow.
having me on.
Well,
You know?
I'm not even
But
gonna
I
say
didn't
what
get
I was
that.
gonna say.
Well, I mean, his
But
favorite
it's
arena
fine.
is cock, so.
What were we going to say?
Here we go.
What
I
were we
wasn't
gonna say?
What time
Pavilion.
was that?
Pavilion.
Yeah.
So,
Pavilion.
so let's see. Where are we on? Yo, shout out to Girl Chat Sports for having the pre-production notes. Something Futch and I never
But
did.
your guys' show was great because you're so
But-
off the cuff and it was comedy.
We were
like,
off the
And that's
script.
what we're
You
doing
were
today.
off
We're
the
trying to
script.
do
Off the
comedy
company.
in
Yeah,
honor of you.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
We're trying to
I'm
go
rolling.
off script, so
I'm
roll
rolling.
with the comedy. So bring it. Bring the punches. Bring the punches. I can take it.
Yo, it ain't the same without my right hand man, though.
What?
But I get it.
Tag team?
No, I mean, you know how you see how me and
Yeah,
Futch get down.
yeah.
But, you know, I get it. I'm loving
Okay.
it though. This is good though. I'm enjoying myself.
But back to the Slurpee thing, Quan. So thank you so much for.
Can we also
Being nice
talk a
to
little
do it.
bit about the earthquake that transpired on
Facts.
Friday?
Was that an
neither
earthquake?
one- it
First of all,
Because nothing fell off my
Hey,
shelf.
I
I
didn't
was
even
with
feel
you.
it. I was
Listen,
like, what?
I saw your face on the post you made. I was like, you know what?
Because I'm so
Preach,
tired.
queen.
So I'm sitting there. I'm watching. I'm making some deed. I'm watching the game, and they're like, "Ooh, earthquake!" And I was like,
Didn't feel a thing. I'm running
So the
bathwater.
first one, I didn't feel nothing.
I didn't feel that one either.
The second
But
one,
this one I was
felt
actually
one.
standing up, like still. Before I knew I was like, vacuuming. I was
Yeah.
doing some like cleaning, so I know
Yeah.
I might not have felt it. But this one I was literally standing, watching the game, seeing people freak out, and I'm like, am I in the same city? I mean, granted, I am up at the hill in Summerlin or
Yeah.
whatever, but I didn't. I was like, and the only thing I felt like your equilibrium was a little off. Like, you know how you could be on a boat all day and then you get
Yeah,
off the boat and you're
yeah,
kind of like,
yep, a
"Ugh."
little uneasy.
I felt like a little like weird for a second, but I was like, I didn't feel no earthquake, nothing
Yeah.
shake. There was nothing moving.
If
I didn't
nothing
feel
fell
a
off
thing.
your shelf, if you didn't fall,
Mm-mm.
there was no earthquake.
There was
Yeah.
no
My
earthquake.
bed did sway, and I'll say not shake, it swayed.
Oh, because the first.
And some
it
people
was
were
on
like,
the floor.
oh, it lasted like a minute. No, it didn't.
Oh yeah, they were like, oh, and it was so long.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't. I counted like maybe 5-10 seconds. Me
I
and my
didn't-
mom and dad were debating this. She was like, it was like 7-20, maybe 20 seconds. My dad's like, it was like 10.
I didn't hear.
And they were at the
feel a
Aces
thing.
game.
Shout out to the.
Shout out to the threes because they went to the Aces game. They was at the Aces game.
And they were at the
My
Lights
lovely
game,
parents,
too.
And they were at the Lights game. Shout out to the family support and love of coming out to these local sporting events.
No, I was definitely giving my kids a bath and didn't feel a thing.
Yeah.
What's crazy is the next day I went to go get a haircut. My barber was like, he felt it, and when he went outside to his street, his street was doing like the worm, like it had like a ripple effect.
What?
Like the concrete was like,
Oh, that's interesting to see.
I was just like, that's crazy because 10 minutes up the street, I didn't feel a thing.
That's interesting.
But yeah, so I heard different things.
Well,
but-
guess what? We have earthquakes all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes we feel them, sometimes we don't.
Give
No,
us
seriously,
more.
we do. We're on the fault line. Earthquakes happen. And
I felt a
sometimes we
couple
don't
in
feel them, and
Seattle.
sometimes we don't.
Have yet to
That is the
experience
thing on the
earthquakes.
west. Every
I don't
region
want to
has
feel.
something.
I don't want those kind of earth. I don't want to feel the big one. I don't want to. No.
But that's
Whoa.
our. Ooh, you don't want to feel the big one.
That's what I was about to
Big
say.
one's just about to hit you, right?
Whoa.
We're not after dark tonight. That's right.
I know.
This is
Yeah.
great.
Stick to the script. God dang it.
I didn't get a Slurpee, so I'm on fire today.
Oh boy,
I
y'all
got
are
some
really
editing
on
to
one.
do today.
What'd you say?
I got some editing to do today.
I'm gonna make her work cut out for her. Really, like, bleep, diddy,
We gonna
bleep.
cut-
I'm about
we
to
gonna-
cuss. I'm about to. No, I'm just kidding.
Tag that.
Give me some mo. Is that
love
what Buster said?
Buster,
Give me some mo. He
man.
wants some
Give me
mo on
some
his
mo.
fire. Exactly. I'm about to kick it. But anyway, yeah, that earthquake thing was crazy.
It was crazy.
I understood the Thomas and Mack because of the big jumbo truck.
shutdown,
They
yeah.
had to. That thing was
And the
swaying.
speakers
and
in
the
there.
speakers and stuff.
Everything. You
I
can see
understood
the-
that.
yeah,
That I
joint-
understood.
I would hate to
But
be
they,
on that.
so like the Aces game, but they took the break at halftime, didn't say nothing, but came back and never came back.
Well, they never
right?
came back. My mom
Right.
sat there. She was mad.
And
'cause she
Natalie was
like,
there. Shout out to
She
Natalie.
was like, they went in the tunnel for halftime. They didn't say, "Oh, we're making a player's decision or game decision if we're gonna."
Hold
They were
tight.
just, y'all was
They're
just sitting there.
She said they did the little halftime shows. They were throwing stuff in the audience and stuff. And she's like, and we're sitting there and sitting there. And
So how
nothing.
long when did they finally say like, all right, yo, no game? Like, was it like a while had
There
passed?
was a while
Oh,
had
okay.
passed. A while had passed. They were still out there. It was like 8-ish something.
That's
Man, they
messed
should have
up.
said something, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, I'm
And then
sure
on
they
top
were
of
trying
that,
to
they were
work it
losing,
out.
so
but
it just wasn't a good day for
Right.
the family to be kind of there. They were like earthquake.
I hope they
this,
make it
and-
up so we can get that W.
And what are they gonna do?
Who
for
they
ticket
playing?
I don't
com-
know.
Do
Well,
they
it
compensate
was the
tickets when they do
Mystics.
that?
It was the same. Like we had the
Yeah,
Mystic
they had the
issue
Mystics.
last year with the
Right.
airplane.
Yeah.
And then this year with
nah,
the
that shit was-
It's not
earthquake.
good with the Mystics.
Let's see. But now it sounds like they're safe and sound in DC. We'll have a good
They're
game.
safe.
Yeah,
and
let's
sound,
hope so.
As long as
And
45
give us a
don't mess
game.
it
And what
up.
happens when they cancel games like that? What happens to the
They're
ticket
going to
goers?
have to try.
I don't
Oh, I'm sure they'll take care of that because they want to
Yeah.
they want to have a
They're
great
gonna
fan
have
experience.
to.
Yeah.
They'll take care of it. It
Yeah.
won't be on. It was out of our hands.
So the
Yeah.
Aces don't return back home until the 21st.
Oh, it's the 21st. When's their
Yeah.
next game?
They're
Oh, that
not.
was-
They play tomorrow.
They play
I
on
mean, as far
Friday,
as their next home
and then they
game.
go to Seattle. The next home game is the 21st.
21st.
Because
Okay.
then they go to Seattle after this.
Oh, play the Storm.
all the way till next week.
Yeah, so they'll be here next Sunday at 3:00 against the Lynx.
Gotcha.
And the Lights they're not going to be playing here. They play on the 24th in Tacoma. Funny, both these teams are going up to the Pacific Northwest. And then they come back here and we'll be playing here at home on the, I had it written down, I don't know where it is.
It's around here somewhere.
It's on the 24th, maybe like the 27th. 27th sounds good. A Saturday. Yep.
Yeah,
That's it.
Saturday game
Yeah.
in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take it.
Yep. So that'll be good.
Yeah, we'll.
The Aviators are still out there. They actually had the All-Star game for the minor league team as
Oh, they
well.
haven't-
Oh, they
Yeah.
had their All-Star.
In Fresno, which was the stadium that we were competing against for best stadium of
Right.
the league, and we won still.
Yeah, of
so.
course.
We only had
That
one
thing's next
player
level.
that went to the All-Star game with Mateo, Jorge Mateo. He had a single and a triple, so congrats
Oh, okay.
to him.
Go ahead.
They're actually 51-39 right now.
Yeah, the Aviators are doing actually very, very well. And they're getting a lot of fan love up there in Summerlin.
They are.
So
Pre-production
please
notes
support
here.
him.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep supporting.
And
'cause that's
Friday
so
is
good.
Friday's travel pillow day. So if you go to the game,
You get the
It's
Aviators travel pillow?
day.
uh-huh.
Wow.
Nice.
If you go, and then the bobblehead on Saturday.
I like the bobbleheads.
Yeah. So, but the Pacific League won the All-Star game for them.
Nice.
So that was good. And speaking of other All-Star games,
Yeah, we had that MLB one.
we'll start with the home run derby first.
Yeah,
Because
you-
this
Yeah, 'cause
was
I could've sworn-
probably like the best home run derby
Yeah.
I've seen in a long
It
time.
was very entertaining. It went down, didn't
I just
it?
knew Guerrero won. Like I
well,
walked
no,
away from
everybody
it.
thought
No.
that. Well, but they thought that was just one. That was just the semifinal round. It wasn't even the finals.
Right.
Oh, okay. So that's what I was.
Final
And that's what
round.
everybody kept saying. Oh, Guerrero won. I'm like, well, no, he won that round,
Right.
but it went to 3 overtimes, which is basically, I think there was like a tiebreaker. Then there's 2 swing. What is it called? Like a. I forgot what basically it's like a swing off.
Swing on.
Like you get 3 pitches. That's it.
This is
Well,
wild.
no, I'm serious. Like find it in the note. Then I know I'm pretty sure
Hold
it's
on,
a swing off.
It is. But the semifinal round between Guerrero and
Swing
Josh
off.
went
Thank
into a
you very
tiebreaker.
much.
Swing off just sounds like a wild term. It just doesn't.
Maybe your head's
You're
not
mad.
Let's have
You
a
know
swing
what?
off,
The
like,
Slurpees got
hey.
y'all. Something's going
Bring
on.
your wives.
Right.
Let's have a swing off.
Swing off.
Whoa.
Sling TV, everybody. Sling TV.
Sling team. Hey, those commercials are crazy. I
Those
seen
are
those
fun.
sling commercials.
Yeah.
You want to sling it?
I can't.
All right. Yeah,
It's
make
the
sure you
girl-
edit that out.
So, anyways.
Yeah. Anyway. More swing.
We
You're
def-
tuned into Anointed Radio.
Right. Shout
God
out
bless
to
the
Anointed
airwaves.
Radio,
God
Pastor
bless the
Jay.
You're
airwaves.
really killing me today.
So my boy from Dodgers too, Cody Bellinger, was handling his own for a little bit in that home run derby, and then I had to switch gears
Oh,
because
it didn't work out too well for him.
did not work out well at all.
No, but the other guy from the Dodgers was good. Peterson. That was who Guerrero was
Jock
playing
Peterson,
against.
Jock
Yeah.
Peterson, young Jock, honey.
They went like 40 to 39. That was the final
I
score
know.
of that round. 40.
That's a lot.
Dodgers
That's
are
wild.
60 wins in right now, number 1 in the league. I just have to keep throwing that out
Oh,
there
boy,
because
here
they're
we
just
are.
amazing. What can I say? But we're going up against the Red Sox tomorrow. It's a big one.
How are the Red Sox so far?
They're only, I think they're 50 some wins in.
Okay.
They're up there, but they're our former World Series contenders. So
Right.
remember, we faced off with them. So this is going to be an interesting 3-game homestand in Boston. They're playing the Red Sox. So it's not even a home game for our LA boys, but we will see. We shall see.
Yeah. It
We
was
also-
a pretty cool. I enjoyed the I didn't really watch the actual All-Star game that much, but the celebrity game was pretty fun because you know they had the Cleveland team versus everybody else. So like J.R. Smith was out there with his
Oh,
shirt off.
yeah,
Yeah, he
I
played
see
his
that
whole
part.
series
Yeah.
shirtless.
I mean, I'm just
That's his signature thing.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm with
of
it.
course. Yeah, of course you are. Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, you with it?
Swing off.
Okay. swing off, slinging it, swing off, all of it.
But it was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So I see here second half of the season, Dodgers, Yankees, and Astros, and we all know it's Judgment Day is on the way. So I'll just leave it at that. We'll see.
Well, it's gonna be.
I'll be calling in
interesting because-
October and see how we're doing.
Oh,
See-
don't
see
call
what
in
we-
my birthday month trying to mess
Oh
with
yeah,
me.
no. I mean,
We're gonna be fine.
we'll see. We'll see.
We're gonna be fine.
We'll just see
I
how
know he's
Yankees are
not
doing.
going to
really
be there.
Yankees are.
Where are you
looking
going to be
really
on
nice.
vacation again?
No, Mariners ain't going to be there.
Oh, Mariners, you mean?
Yeah,
We had a nice start to
Mariners
the
gonna
season.
be chilling. They just got one of the cool
but the
colorways.
Yanks are. Man, I can't. They're not no slouches. That's for sure. This season.
Astros too.
But with baseball season, you never know.
Yeah.
I can bet on those boys
Astros
in
got
blue
that
showing
damn
up.
pitcher.
Yeah.
So,
Stros.
do
yeah.
you play games? Like, are you a gamer? Are you a
No,
Madden guy?
I play Madden, but I'm not like the.
So the Madden 99 club, of course, you know.
Okay.
So Bobby Wagner is on it.
Okay.
So apparently that means you have to like a night. I don't game. I don't Madden, so I don't know what
I'm
99
probably not
club.
gonna be able to answer your
I
question.
respect the men's poker kind of game to win money than I do the gamers.
I know it has something to do with like their ability and like how like great their player is like on the game.
Wait, so Madden? Oh, you're saying Bobby Wagner is a 99 now?
Yeah, so it's
How did-
Aaron
we got a
Donald and
caller.
Khalil Mack.
Oh, nice.
They're 99s?
Yes.
No way.
Yes. There's one more left that they're unveiling. You have a call?
Yeah, we have a call.
Hey, hello.
Hello. How are you doing tonight?
Fine.
If you're not here to call and about bringing me a Slurpee, what are you calling
Mo
for?
needs a Slurpee. You got about, it's almost 7 o'clock actually.
You got 15
I need
minutes.
somebody to tell me that this Russell Westbrook deal is a good deal, because I don't see it.
Come on,
You
Russell
don't know.
Westbrook
Go ahead.
fan.
Answer
As a Russell
Russell Westbrook.
Wessel.
as a Russ fan, I think it'll be a great fit, mainly because of the chemistry that James Harden and Westbrook already have. Granted, they were two different players in two different parts of their career, but I think the maturity level is going to be a challenge. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but if they can get on the same page, I mean, they can definitely be one of the better backcourt.
It's just going to be
The
a
more
shootout.
athletic
That's all it's
backcourt.
going to be.
It is.
They're just going to shoot the ball.
It is. I mean, if, like Cam Newton said when he was scoring all those touchdowns, like, stop me. So, so that's all I got to say. I mean, that very well may be it, but stop it.
I mean, they only got one play.
Yeah.
That's it.
High screen.
But I mean, I just don't understand how he fits there. I hate Chris Paul going back to Oklahoma City. I hate every part of this trade.
Hey.
I mean, the only good thing is that maybe they'll be pure garbage by the time OKC gets those picks.
And goes back to Seattle.
But other than that,
Yeah, it was a shocker.
I mean, yeah.
It was kind of a shocker. I think it was kind of a little thrown off a little bit on that because I honestly thought he would have
But did
gone
you see him
to
go to
Miami.
I don't.
I mean,
I
I would have
didn't
saw
see
that
that.
a
I
little
didn't
bit.
see that.
I mean,
Miami
I was buying into it. I was
Right.
okay with it.
No, if I'm CP3, I'm like I told y'all earlier, like I'm just like DeMar DeRozan when I got traded. Like what just happened? Like I don't understand CP3 in OKC whatsoever. But I mean, Quan was mentioning like maybe he did want to trade and this kind
But
of
you know
justified it.
you want to go to
So.
Oklahoma.
Of course,
I
he
don't
didn't want
think
to
he
go.
wanted to go
I don't
there.
think he wanted to go there.
I don't know if he wanted to
but-
go there though.
But I guess that was Houston's way of saying, all right, bye. You know.
Well, I think they
That's
wanted him
tough.
gone anyway. Bio con Dios.
Hi, but thanks for
All
calling.
right, thanks
I
for
didn't get your
calling,
name,
caller. I'm
nothing.
sorry
thank
that.
you.
This Dave from Unnamed Sports Show. He's an OKC fan.
Hi,
Oh,
Dave.
man.
Well,
Dave.
Seattle's getting their team back, Dave. So kick rocks.
No, he'll be happy about that. He'll be happy about that.
God
Yeah.
willing.
Yeah.
Good. We'll take that whole
That's
team
all I
back.
really want.
Well, because you guys have been
Throw
doomed
it all
ever
away
since.
till that happens.
Right, because
Right.
ever since you guys took it away, I mean.
No, I mean,
You've been-
yeah.
He wasn't going to
curse.
be an OKC fan when they
OKC.
left because he's the Seattle Supersonics fan.
Oh, well,
okay.
there we go,
Not too bad.
Dave. We got something in common here.
You was getting ready to kick my
Except
man.
you-
I sure was.
You left them though when they
I did
left.
not leave them.
She's a Bulls fan.
When they
anyway. I
left,
don't
you
know
I've
why
left.
we're
always
having
been
this
a Bulls
conversation. I don't
fan,
even
but
know
the
why we're having
Sonics
this
are
conversation.
my team.
No,
She's kind of like Josh.
Thank
Dave.
you, Dave. I know. Thank you, Dave, so much.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one. Dave calling in on Name Sports Show. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Names Sports Show.
Yeah, great show as well.
Shout out to Let the Ball Bounce.
Yep.
To our boy Harry over the lights.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
They're all on vacation right
Harry-
now. These guys they've been working since February or more, just since the
Oh, yeah,
season
the
started.
Right.
They
Their
finally
seasons are
got
long,
a
man.
break.
Yeah, their
Their
seasons
season
are
long. I mean, they go all the way into October
October,
and then
right?
restart again in February. Like, come on. It's
Crazy.
That's a
long.
lot of. That's a lot.
But
of
we had a good
soccer.
time with Llama Dude and Tommy Olsen
What's
in
their
the
record
studio
right
last
now?
week.
That's
Um,
13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not.
20-some
We're
weeks right now.
trying to get back into that playoff contention.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we will though.
I think so too.
I thought the game
think
was
this
coached
break is
well
gonna
too
be help.
with Coach
Yeah, because
Augie.
Ronaldo wasn't able
Yeah,
to be
he
on
got
the field.
ejected and suspended for this past game. So
It was funny. Me and Mo were upstairs in the media area, and we had seen Ronaldo
I'm not calling
walk
him out.
past, and
yeah,
I was
walk
like,
past. He was like,
just walking
walk
past. And, we were
past.
like, and I was like, wait a minute, aren't you
I was
supposed
supposed
to
to be
be?
on the field. What's going on?
What's going on here?
Yeah, that fool was. Yeah, I
He
forgot.
on his
I
off
didn't know that.
program.
He was off program.
I guess
I
he
was just
forgot he
like,
had a
wait,
It was a
game.
great game.
Yeah.
I mean, great match. You know,
Unfortunately, I mean, it was
It
tied,
was a
but
draw. Yeah.
we had been down the entire game.
Oh, I know.
So
So
to
we
come
needed
back
that.
and get that point
yeah,
was good.
absolutely.
I don't know.
So,
I
what do
don't
we
know.
think about this whole free agency thing that we sat waiting
Oh, man.
for? I need to get into it
I
because
love
we don't
it.
have much time.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I
Um,
love it. I love it all.
I knew, and I had said last week that I didn't even want him to be a Laker. I didn't want Kawhi to be a Laker.
Yeah, no.
I really didn't feel it. And to me, if you want to be a Laker, like Danny Green said in his article, if you're asked to be a Laker, you say yes immediately. If
Yeah.
you're gonna be a Laker,
God.
it's not a tough decision.
yeah.
It's an easy. He says, "Are you kidding me? Of course I want to be a Laker. I got AD and I got LeBron James.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Now, I mean, the
That's gonna be
Lakers.
interesting.
The Lakers will be good, but there's about 3 or 4 other teams that will be just as good.
There's
as well.
gonna be
oh
Great
yeah,
team.
I say watch
It's
out
gonna
for
be-
Portland too.
Portland
I'm
for
not
That's
sure.
gonna be
sleeping on
nice.
Portland,
I'm not
man.
sleeping
Yo,
on
Dame
them at
got
all.
some help too coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
man,
sleeping
like,
on them at
Whiteside is a very,
Mhm.
very
Yeah.
good presence in the middle
Yeah.
for them. So,
Yeah.
even if he doesn't contribute, he can defend. Something that Portland couldn't really do. Something they didn't do against Denver last year. That's why Millsap had his way.
Yeah.
But no, I love it all, man. From the Eastern Conference to the Western Conference. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
do
just-
too.
And of
It might
course,
be the first time that I'm actually ready to watch basketball
Facts.
when the season starts.
Facts.
Because
Yeah.
usually I'm like, man, after football, I'll
Yeah.
start tuning in.
No, you want to tune in immediately
Nah,
this
I've always
season. I
been
think
that
I'm
guy.
ready. I'm
First
ready.
game.
No,
As soon
not
as
me.
preseason, I'm
Yeah.
all in.
I've
I'm
always
all
been
in
that
for
first
basketball.
game guy.
But I think with the Clippers, it is going to be an interesting matchup with all of them and their squad because their squad does look
Did you see
terrifying.
that post that I've made about with LeBron about when you got Patrick Beverly on you, and then
Yeah.
and then Paul
they're just nipping
George
on you.
switches on you, and then
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be doomsday for like.
I don't know if it's gonna
lot
be
of guys.
doomsday. Let's pump the brakes because Clippers will always be
Look
the
who you're
Clippers.
talking to.
Let's be real.
Is this
You
a
have-
Laker fan?
Yes.
Oh my.
And then he passes the ball to AD, and
AD.
Montrezl Harrell tries to guard him.
Yeah,
Stop it.
Thank you, Quan.
Nah.
So here's the deal: Clippers will
I'm
always be
saying-
the Clippers. They've tried this before with the high-flying circus act of Jamal Crawford and CP3, a healthy
man.
CP3,
But Jamal Crawford was a
and
whole
DeAndre
different.
Jordan and a Blake Griffin. We've tried this before.
Listen.
Blake Griffin.
We
is
tried
not a
this
full
before.
round
The
athlete.
We've been there
The
before.
Clippers' first punch is going to hit the hardest. Like their first, like you're right. Like Montrezl Harrell against AD doesn't make any sense.
No.
But what I'm saying is when it comes down to 3 minutes,
And Patrick Beverly fouls out. Let's
But
say he
AD
can play
gonna be
early,
the
but
only
he's gonna
person
foul
that's
out
gonna
easy
stay
early.
healthy.
AD,
Everybody
no,
else-
LeBron is going to
No,
be healthy.
LeBron's going to be. You're
LeBron's
going to
gonna
see
play
a
82
LeBron
games.
5.0. You're
LeBron's
going
gonna
to see
play
the
82
LeBron you
games.
saw in Cleveland. I guarantee
He gonna
it.
play
I don't-
82 games.
Unless he
I don't
gets
know.
hurt.
He's gonna play 82 games.
I don't think it's going to be any of that.
He's
game-
gonna
load
be.
management.
He's gonna be.
I think
He's gonna
play
be the
82 games.
cryogenically frozen super bean LeBron that you've never seen in your life, and everybody's gonna eat crow like, oh my
Here's
god,
the,
where's this
I like
LeBron?
LeBron. I'm not a Laker fan.
I think no,
I
me
get
neither.
it.
Can't go.
I
I
love
get it,
LeBron
but
too, but I'm no Laker fan.
I'm
either.
realistic to what the situation
Oh.
is. You have LeBron James.
LeBron.
LeBron
You have
James.
LeBron James.
You have LeBron James.
It's going to be
There-
tough for
there's-
LeBron.
For people to say, oh my God, Clippers, but shut up.
It's gonna be.
Stop
I mean,
it.
here's the thing.
That's some crazy
It's-
stuff y'all talking. We're always known as a history of franchise of being a power duo.
Oh,
We win our
boy.
championships. The last 5 chips we got were from
this,
power
this is
duos.
this is every win.
Kobe and Shaq.
Wait till the
Kobe and
season
Gasol.
starts.
Hey,
We are
I want-
a
yeah.
team
Season
known for
even-
duos.
Every L y'all take, I will be calling in like, Samo, what's up? What happened? What happened with the duo
You,
last
and I
night?
will
do.
welcome it.
Please
And,
do.
and
I'll
for
be-
every L that y'all take in Houston, because 50 points don't mean jack if you can't go to a finals
Listen, no,
game, and that's
but
fact.
that's
It'll be
James
like
Harden.
60.
That's James
60
Harden by himself.
points.
But now if you
No.
got 2 players putting up 50,
They
we
both
gotta
gonna be
win.
ball hogs. They both gonna
Hey.
be fighting
You
on
would
who's gonna be
think,
top
but then
earner.
what happens if you can't?
Stop it.
Listen,
Stop it.
Call me then. We can have a conversation too.
Cal,
but listen,
we're on a time zone, and I know you have little ones, but don't be mad if I call you at 3 in the morning going
all
off.
I'm saying is
Don't
LeBron
be
gonna
mad.
have to put up with Kawhi, Paul George,
He ain't
and
got to put up with nothing.
All right.
He's LeBron James. What does he have to put up with?
Put up.
Ever.
okay, that's why he didn't make the playoffs last year because he had to put up with a lot of
He had to put up
better
with something.
teams.
No, that wasn't the reason.
All right, what happened?
Well, we
They
all
said
know
it's
he's got
growing.
an improved team.
He said it's
this year
growing
for
injury.
sure.
he got a
We definitely has an
You
improved
sound
team.
like
He definitely
LeBron
has a bro.
fan.
Yeah. I'm a fan of LeBron's
Yeah,
personally.
But the West
Praise
is
God.
pretty
But
stacked.
the
West
so
West
it's
is
gonna
stacked.
definitely
It's gonna be very
Like,
dominant.
I can't
Yes,
even say
absolutely.
like I could probably go. I mean, if you could, what would your top 5 when it's time for the playoffs be
My
On
top
the
5
West
West
Coast?
Coast
on the
teams?
West Coast? Like
Portland, Golden State.
Clippers.
go,
The Clippers will
Golden
be in
State.
there.
Okay,
Golden
Golden
State gonna be in
Golden
there.
State.
Portland,
gonna
all right,
be
go
in
ahead.
there. Don't
Portland,
even-
Golden State.
Did the Nuggets just come up on some
I
good
mean,
stuff?
the Nuggets are nice regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
the
were because they were
Nuggets.
like nice. So I put the
Nuggets,
Nuggets in
Clippers,
there.
Lakers,
Lakers.
Portland, and Clippers. Did I say
No,
Clippers?
you
said
only said
Clippers
4.
already. You said Clippers already.
So I
Lakers.
got
Lakers will be in there.
No Houston?
That's what I was about. What you got, Quan?
Houston maybe the bottom.
I gotta see that work
I gotta see how
together
that work
first.
together. I don't know. They're too ball hoggy. We're gonna see how that works.
I
That's a
like
power struggle there.
Denver. I
Yeah.
like the Clippers at 2. I like the Lakers at 3. I like
How
the
dare you?
Portland at 4, and then Houston at 5.
And who do you have at number 1? Denver.
Denver.
Denver's nice.
I like Denver. At
They're like that slow creeper.
They
Slow-
are. They've been
I
the
mean,
sleeper team.
yeah.
They were like the Bucks on the East. Like you didn't know where it was
Jokic
coming
is
from.
like-
Jokic,
Jokic is
man.
crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Denver. Like I can't go.
I like
against
Denver
them.
too, but I like your fantasy picks.
What about the East Coast? What about the Eastern Conference?
Oh God.
It's probably gonna be the same top.
It's gonna be, you know, you got
It's
Philly, in there. You got
Boston.
Philly, Boston.
Boston, Brooklyn, and possibility, definitely the Bucks.
But is Brooklyn gonna be in there? No KD next year.
They might. They'll be a top 5
They'll be a
team,
top
but not
5.
top 3.
They ain't gonna be top 3. But no, with no KD, I don't think that matters. They're young over there,
I like Miami a
and the
little bit.
Eastern Conference is a little, shaky anyway. I think anybody can pass them up.
I got New York being the
Number.
top 8.
the
9.
Knicks.
Yeah, they're not. I feel like they'll be in
They're the
9th,
worst team.
10th place. They ain't gonna do it.
Man.
But they're doing some little slime moves here.
I don't know
and
what
there.
Dallas is about to do. We got to keep our eyes on Dallas.
Oh, yeah,
too,
the Mavericks are a
'cause
problem.
I think
They're a problem, too.
I think the unicorn is back, and then Luca ain't no scrub, so
No, he's not.
Dog.
like that's gonna be a nice little duo right there.
Yeah.
Yep, especially against LA.
Hey.
Anyway,
Why you hate on LA so
I'm not
bad?
hating. I just
You don't like
know
winners?
what you see.
You don't like winners?
I don't like winners. All right, I'm still waiting on y'all to win. That's all
We
I'm
won.
saying. All right, y'all didn't
See
win
the
last
banner
year.
there? But I honestly can't see. Can you want to count those?
No,
You go ahead and
I
count
just
them.
want to catch the
Do the
last
math.
year.
Count it up. Count it up, Juan.
When was
Count it
Tupac?
out, Juan.
7, 8,
When was Tupac
9,
alive?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16
When was the last one?
championships.
When was Tupac alive?
2010.
Or when
2010 was when we won.
Oh, 2010.
Which
Let's
was
see.
the
So Tupac wasn't living
2009
then.
Season.
They've had 5 since Tupac died, by
Yes,
the way.
exactly. Thank
I
you,
just
Quan.
couldn't. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I
so
was-
long
I was
ago.
How
letting
many
you know.
has how many has Russell Westbrook had?
I mean, Russell Westbrook wasn't old enough to compete.
But I
to be
mean,
able
how
to
many
have
rings
this-
does he
to
have
be in
now
this
currently?
conversation.
I'm just wondering.
I mean, that's
How many will
irrelevant
he
to the-
get?
that's
How many will
irrelevant
he
to the
get?
point.
Can
How
y'all
many
just
will he get?
wake
He'll
me
get
up when this is over with?
He'll get one.
He'll get one.
One
Do you want to wear the flag?
I think
I will.
mean,
I know
I
what
feel like
I
you
know what
could
I'll
wear-
do with the flag.
No, she don't like winners either. I
Melissa's
understand
like, look,
what's going
I got
on
something
here.
for that
I
flag.
got some of that
No one likes
flag.
winners over here except me and Quan.
It's all
I'm
good.
just saying it's all good. We about to be 18 in this piece, you know, before Ron tires out.
Man, I'm
We'll
gonna
add
actually
two
have
more
some
to
more
the collection
Man,
over there.
Some more Slurpee here.
I might just gonna have to swipe my debit card now, because that.
I don't
actually
know
was
why you
pretty
just didn't
decent.
get a large one for us all.
Because they were free. That's
They were
all.
free.
Okay.
Why go pay for something when you can get it for free?
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody could have walked out, put one in his car, and came back and said, "Oh, that was my twin. Let me get another one." No, I'm just kidding.
He was really being fancy with that one. Oh, that was just my twin.
That was just my twin. All you had to do was take the
12
hat
have
off,
the
the
same-
shades, and be like,
we had the
that-
same shirt
or
on.
listen, you trying to say we all look alike?
You
I just
started
come in and
that.
get my
Oh,
first
you pulling
Slurpee.
that? You pulling that
I
card?
just came and got my first slurp.
Hey,
I just came and got my first slurp.
I know we've heard it all over the place.
Yes.
But one more time, congratulations to the U.S. women.
who have
Oh, yeah,
decided to go and meet with Congress.
Oh, really?
Rapinoe announced that she will go meet to celebrate with Congress. Not
Did
with
you
the
see
court.
how the president of the U.S. Soccer, when they announced her, said her name Rapinoe?
Oh, they met. Oh, wow, they did it dirty like that.
Like the
haters
guy
gonna
who
hate.
probably should know her name
Yeah,
like
right.
the person who's
You would think.
been reading names
said Megan Rapinoe.
You would think.
Oh yeah,
you would
he gotta
think.
get.
The biggest name in the sport.
He gotta get
Hello?
kicked in the shins.
And real
Like,
quick, how
one
beast
good
mode is Coco Golf?
Yeah.
Watch out
yeah,
for that
yeah.
15-year-old.
Yeah, I was up. At,
I'm so impressed
was
by
up
She
her.
is amazing.
Yes, she is.
I caught a couple W's. I caught a
Yeah?
couple ends of the sets, and I was like,
And not even just
passion.
the way that she's on the court, but off the
Mhm.
court, the way she
Yeah.
was handling those media
Yeah.
and the interviewing. Like
Yeah.
15?
Yeah.
15, I was happy to like just
you
try
could
and
be
get in a
trained,
car.
but then you.
I'm just looking for prom dresses at 15.
Hello, I'm just trying to walk
At
to the
homecoming something.
store,
Yeah, like,
maybe
we
get in
just
a
trying to-
car and have my
yeah.
mom, get my
Right,
learner's permit action on.
right.
Really,
Exactly.
I still got to sit in the back seat. Like,
Right. You still got your mom going like this.
right, exactly. Your mom's still like, hold on,
Yeah.
baby.
Hold on. Reflex.
You're still in the car seat, right?
Oh,
booster
man.
seat,
Still
booster
got it at 15,
seat.
yeah, for sure.
Booster seat.
Oh, man. But nah, shout out Coco. Shout out to the women's national team.
Yes.
That dude deserves to get kicked in
Little
the shins.
tea sipping.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
little
was-
tea
I was
sipping.
love.
Mad tea sipping. I love
But
it.
here's the deal. They had this parade at 8 o'clock.
Oh my! Oh,
7 or
sorry to
8
cut you
o'clock
off.
in the morning, right, in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot. Westbrook. Wessel.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a tug of war.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. So anyways, they,
That's what it's
listen,
gonna be.
the ladies had the parade in New York at 8 o'clock in the morning. And you could tell they've
Yes,
been
sir.
drinking. They was
Mhm.
drinking.
You got to, man.
He was
Probably the
drinking.
goodest-
Right, but listen, then they had to immediately get on a plane and fly to LA for the ESPYs and got
Oh,
off
man.
the plane.
Probably loaded
Can you
still.
imagine that plane ride? I mean, people are probably hungover. They said they were getting hair and makeup at the same time while they were on the plane.
Oh, wow.
I'm just like,
That plane was lit.
oh, they still kicking
Lit.
it hard.
They were
Lit.
more than drunk.
I know, they
Rapinoe
was-
was more than drunk when
Yeah.
she gave her
Her
parade
speech.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used a little, she could have used a little lesson from me maybe when being on the mic to kind of tone down the F-bombs.
No,
course
she's
not.
she's
Funny.
keeping that same energy. Keep it, Rapinoe.
No, I
we
get
need,
it.
We need you out there in these streets.
What are they doing
We
in
need her.
Congress?
What do you
Did
mean?
say they were going to Congress or something?
She's going to
Oh,
Congress.
she is.
She and the team
For the
agreed.
bill.
So they're not going to go and meet with 45, but
And
they're
they shouldn't.
definitely going to go and meet
Ain't
with
nobody want
Congress.
McDonald's chicken nuggets
like,
from
you
him.
wildin'. Like, cannot believe he's legitimately serving that. I thought, I don't even know what I thought.
I don't know what you can think anymore. Nothing surprises me anymore.
Yeah,
I think that we need not be surprised anymore.
It's
all
just
capabilities
too-
at this point.
Too much.
It is.
So,
what was your highlight of the ESPYs? Let's get into it. Like, what did you think? Did you watch?
I
Like, you
did.
watched?
So one of the ones that I liked was remember Caitlin Ohashi?
Yeah.
She was the gymnast that got the
Mhm.
perfect 10 from UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
She got the best. She had the best
viral sports video.
Well,
'Cause-
she got that, but she also had the best. Dang it, what was it?
I don't know.
Best viral sport and the best. I think it was the best. Like the best. Dang. Why
Well,
can't I think about
I
it?
can agree on that viral because remember I posted it on Girl Chat and it shot up immediately. Like we had a lot
Oh,
of
it's
views just on our
huge.
page alone from that her performance. So big
I
up
feel
to
like
her
it was
on
the
that.
best moment because she basically beat out. Remember Leonard Fournette's 99-yard run? She
From
beat
the
out the
scrimmage.
Miami Miracle play. Oh, I think it was the best play of the year. So it was like the Miami Miracle play was the longest touchdown run, and then there was one more. But to beat out all those men, I thought
Hey,
was
Yeah, no,
amazing.
that's
crazy.
all. That's
I love
awesome.
it.
And
I love that.
awesome.
And then
know.
And
She
then
did
St.
the,
Louis Blues got best
gymnastics.
comeback.
Gymnastics.
Yeah, you can't call it a comeback.
yeah, well, they also have the Pat Tillman Award for Service, so it was
Yeah,
a
I
good
saw
one.
that.
And that Kirstie Ennis, she's a former
Mhm.
Marine,
Mhm.
which of course I have a soft spot for,
Mhm.
of
Of
course.
course, of course.
And she had lost a leg during she had a helicopter crash. She's had like 40, 50 some surgeries, but this woman has committed, she's a foundation where she's committed to climbing the tallest summit on
Oh,
every
wow.
continent. And she's done 4 already
Oh boy.
Man, no excuses for me.
with
God bless her.
one leg.
Yeah,
One
no
leg.
excuses to wallow in bed.
And when
None
you
whatsoever.
see her, some of the highlights, it's like her intense with snow and it's freezing
Oh,
cold.
wow.
Dope.
And she's
Hey,
doing
girl
this with
power.
one leg.
Yeah,
That's
I
girl
was
power
like,
for
dang
real.
it, now I gotta go to the
And to
gym.
get the pat, yeah.
Now I gotta go to the gym.
Like I can't say I have no feel good.
Right.
Like oh, no,
Yeah.
my pain. I don't know what pain is.
So it ain't. So there's been times where like you might be chilling on the couch on Instagram, and you might scroll past 4 or
Yeah.
5 workout. You like, you know what?
Yeah.
Go get my pull my pants off. I'm sick of
Right.
this. I get it. All right, I get it. I'm going.
I got it. Message delivered with all these sponsored things. I see what you're doing.
I'm going to the gym now. Jeez.
Oh, correction. Boston's only 49 and 41, the Red Sox.
Oh,
They got
good.
some catching up to do.
Yeah. I mean, they're
To
no
our
Yankees,
60 and
so-
30. 32.
Dodgers. Yeah,
To our 60 and 32. You want to go to a game, though?
I do.
Okay, so be nice.
down.
Because
So
I'm
be
not going to
nice.
have you come.
I
and
can
just
still
talk-
go without you.
No. And then she's going to go just talk trash. Why?
With
go to
a
the Angels.
Slurpee
You
in
can
my
go to-
hand.
You can go to the
She
Angels
gonna hear
game.
you.
You can go to the Angels game.
I'll go to a Clippers game.
You can go to that all day if you want
Mo
to.
gonna be at
And
work.
jinx the team, and you go right on in.
Mo gonna be at work, gonna hear you
They
talking
need that
trash all the way at
contribute-
the stadium. Like, hey, you all right at the? I know you at the game. I heard some things. You're not even here, Mo.
Clippers
Like, look,
lost. I'm like, oh, Melissa was there.
Listen, we're
Harden.
not even going to
She can
start
wear
that
her
right
Bulls
now.
jersey. She can wear her Bulls jersey going to the Clippers game. You can do anything you can do to default that team. I'm all for it. I'm for it.
So apparently James Harden wanted Westbrook in Houston.
I'm sure he did.
We'll double back next.
Well, you
week.
know he don't want CP3, so
Right.
Yeah, it's
We
crazy
heard about the
because
fight.
CP3 came out and was like those rumors weren't true, but didn't hear anything from Harden. Didn't hear a peep. So there you have
Because
it.
Harden was not going to lie.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just going to plead the fifth.
Right.
Whatever he said. Keep it moving.
But yeah, apparently he wanted.
So
him-
in those
he wanted
Allstate
Houston.
commercials, that was just all a ruse? They were
I mean,
commercials
it was
together?
for a paycheck. I mean, I'm securing the bag. We can work together. I gotta like you.
I got to see you in the commercials, too, as well as on the court.
Maybe they were friends at first.
They
Maybe they
may be
were
something
homies.
they fell
Maybe
out.
they
That's what I'm
played
thinking.
PlayStation
That's what
together
I'm-
at one
Yeah,
point.
maybe.
So who's gonna be in the State Farm commercials now?
Harden and Westbrook, man. I'm telling you.
I don't
What?
know.
No,
I can't
CP3
see
started
him.
them.
Yeah, so yeah.
Maybe not. No.
Ah.
Yeah, that's
CP3
right.
They started with CP3.
Because he was the twin or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a twin. So
yeah.
yeah,
Dang,
he
they're
brought
gonna have to
Harden
switch it up to OKC now. And that's a different color
I
than State
just-
Farm.
I'm
State
like
Farm's
Dave
red. The
now.
tower with the rock.
in. It doesn't work.
I'm like Dave now.
Him and
I
Steve
just
Adams
can't
gonna
see
be
it.
Big QE gonna be in the next State Farm. We'll see. I don't know.
So we
Yeah.
got like a couple minutes left.
Okay.
Cal.
Oh man, this is
Can
where
you
it gets
shout
emotional.
out your favorite
Where's
top
the
10
tissue
moments?
at?
Did you like the top 10 everything? Can you give us these top
Oh.
5 moments in
Ooh.
Vegas
Top-
that'll be memorable for you?
Top
Memorable for you.
five. We'll go
Top
five.
Top 5 moments in Vegas. Well, one, my 30th birthday. That was I barely.
That we didn't get the
We
invite.
didn't get invited to that. That's cool.
Yeah, y'all weren't here. You were on vacation.
So
you were
that means
definitely
that I
gone.
gotta
I
be
was on
attached.
You
vacation.
weren't. No, both y'all weren't here. Both y'all were not here.
Thanks.
I definitely reached out to y'all, but definitely my 30th because it didn't last. Like I was
It's
there for
epic.
like 10 minutes and then I don't know what happened. Like they were celebrating without me.
You blacked out?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
bad. It was
boy.
bad.
Blackout heard around Vegas.
You know, I was glad I got to see who all came out there, so
that's
it was
good.
I was appreciated that. Also probably the birth of my daughter, my second kid. She was born here.
Oh, she was?
Yeah, she was born here.
Which hospital?
On base.
Oh, okay.
So she was born here on November 22nd.
Oh.
So that was pretty dope. That was.
And
yeah.
she's such a cutie.
And she's like a split image of me. So
I
that's
love
that's
her.
the
She's
homie,
so a
Mini.
doll. I love her.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
So I would definitely add that to the list. Starting my podcast was
Number 3.
definitely a good one. I was in the podcast game heavy, listening to podcasts left and right, and then the sports scene was just boom, starting to grow out here, and I just wanted to find my niche, find my way in there. So I started the sports administration at first because I was in school and I was getting ready to graduate with my sports administration
From
degree.
LSU.
Yes, go
Mhm.
Tigers.
Shout out to them
Go
Tigers.
Purple and gold are good colors. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah,
Blue and gold
we
is
can roll with
better
that.
if he had gone across the way to Southern, but that's okay. I'm not gonna
I'm
knock
just
Oh,
saying,
down the street.
purple. We all have a purple and gold team that we like.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
There we go.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do. That's crazy.
Yes, we
See?
do.
Yeah.
There we go.
Why you didn't go to the yard? We'll talk about that after.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, started my podcast. Definitely it opened up doors. It opened up where we are today. The Aces, the Lights. I mean, it definitely did its job. And that's why like making that post was hard, but it needed to be done. So it was just like, you know, it was a means to an end, but for now. So that's 3.
It's a see you later.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
see you later. Like, yeah, I just packed my equipment up. I'm like, I can't wait to unpack you. So
You still can do this.
yeah, I just think, and a lot of people keep saying that, but like the kind of energy that me and Futch had, like it's more like right here. Like,
Yeah.
being able to, like, we can definitely get on Skype, and I'm not trying to give excuses or anything. It's just like our podcast, our episodes was driven
You know
off
what?
the
I'm
energy.
gonna get you Beck's number later, and because
Oh,
he's in
yeah,
DC,
Beck's
the
in DC.
plug,
That'd be the
Okay.
Plugs
and they
Radio.
do a
Shout out to Beck.
Yeah, shout out to
Okay,
Beck.
yeah, definitely.
At
connect
least you can
because
drop with him.
Definitely
want
want to try and do
yeah.
that from time to time.
And then what's number 2?
This is really in no particular order, but sure,
okay.
we'll go that. Number 2, man, y'all got me on the spot,
I got 2
man.
left.
2 left.
Favorite place that you'd like to eat at that you won't be able to eat at
Oh
no more?
yeah.
Eat.
There's no In and Out on the East
It's
Coast.
called Eat. It's a spot.
Eat,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
right here
Chef
in
Natalie.
downtown.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Chef Natalie. She also has a new restaurant
That
called
was
Old
one of-
Soul. I'm gonna plug that too
That
right
is
now.
probably, I'm trying to think. Yeah, that is my favorite restaurant in Las Vegas. That was my first one.
The pancakes.
The eggs, the
Everything,
bread, like,
everything.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The only thing
Bacon.
they're missing
Oh.
is mimosas. But
Yeah.
it's crazy because I had I remember the first time sitting there, it was this lady sitting behind me, and she was like very like hipster looking kind of lady, and she was super cool. And she was like, I went to the bathroom, and she was just like talking to me like a regular person. Come to find out, she owns the whole
Chef
joint.
Natalie.
Yeah.
She
Shout
was
out
one
to
of the
Chef
nicest,
Nat.
like
She's
one of the
very
nicest.
cool.
Oh, that's who she
Chef
is, Chef
Natalie,
Natalie.
yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I literally, you know where I live, so I would literally drive down to Fremont to come and eat here whenever I had family in town. So Eat was definitely one of my spots, and then they just but I guess one opened up in Summerlin now too. So
Yeah, it's been there. And now she's got a new one at World Market called Old Soul.
Oh, is it like soul food?
Yes, and I
Oh,
heard
man.
it's really good.
I wish I can try it.
It's in
before
the
I
World
leave.
Market
Might have
building.
to
Yeah.
try that out.
We have to do that for dinner.
But yeah, my favorite restaurant would definitely be Eat.
Mhm.
Eat, then Grits Cafe.
Great. Shout out to Trina.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Trina,
and
Can't get a
then-
grit bowl, man.
Yeah,
For
and
real.
if you venture off the strip and you make your way to the east side, to the dark side,
Hamburger Hut.
Hamburger Hut.
Yes,
Gotta do
Hamburger Hut's
Hamburger
winning.
Hut. You gotta do the hut.
And then
You
even
do.
that far east, it's
Yeah,
just
it's not-
like,
It's like
right
Civic
off.
Center,
It's like
Cheyenne, like
north,
next to
yeah.
but it's not like you're
It's
going to
east.
Hollywood or something.
You'll still see some
Well,
cars
yeah.
parked on grass, so
Mhm.
it's definitely one of them areas. You'll see that.
Yeah.
So you'll see some cars on bricks, cinder blocks. So
Yeah.
but shout out to the hut. Man, I gotta throw meeting Asia Wilson in there too.
Okay.
There you go.
That's
to
good.
be able to meet, the #1 draft pick. I was in the locker room, shook her hand, got to talk to her.
Mhm.
And then even me and Futch doing the shoot around episode where we pulled
Yep.
up to their practices and did a live episode. Like those 2 experiences right there, like I'll be able to take on
That's
for
what's
a long
up.
time. So
And
that
the
was-
pictures will last
yeah,
forever.
They sure will.
for sure. And I'll continue to hear you call it a bromance or whatever you want to call
It
it.
was. That was such a bromance, y'all.
But no, so I definitely got to throw that in there. And then lastly, I guess one of my better experiences. Oh man, what can I?
I got one, but you probably can't put it on the radio. So,
You got one? Okay, all right, we'll talk about it after then. I can't. I wish I would
another
thought
food
about
spot. Anything else?
another food spot.
Where's your one go-to hangout spot that you gonna miss going to?
Skinny Fats was pretty dope too.
Shout out to Reed.
Skinny
Skinny Fats.
Skinny
That's
Fats
my
was
guy.
Turkey
Yeah,
turkey bake.
One of my the Chicks on Broadway is definitely one of my go-tos. So yeah, skinny fats and eat would be up there. There's something that I'm missing, man. I don't know. I think that it's gonna come back to me, but
So your biggest sporting moment in Vegas was meeting Asia Wilson. Is there another biggest sporting moment in Vegas that you really, really said, you know what, I like being here?
I mean, being in this city with the Golden Knights run was definitely like I definitely was the smallest hockey fan before then, and then by then like that interest came about, and it helped with the podcast as well. But like I'm a Golden Knights fan for life now. Like I don't care where I am. Like it's definitely Golden Knights.
Rep that. Rep the black.
Do you remember that
got
first year?
Vegas
So yeah,
affiliates
like
going back east. I
like
love
to
it.
be able to be here at the genesis, at the birth of those of what I was here for was definitely something I'll be able to take with me, anywhere I go.
Good.
So
Yeah.
like
Good.
it's definitely, like I said, like doing what I did definitely did its job.
Well,
That's
we
dope.
appreciate you coming on.
I'm happy
I can't
to
believe
have
you gotta go. You
yeah,
gonna
it's
leave
crazy.
me.
Yeah,
That's
like,
crazy.
and it's happening like it. We've been talking about this for a while, but like now that it's here, it's happening. Like I can't believe it. Like I'm gone in a couple days, like
That's
officially.
wild.
Like I just changed my address and all that.
Wow.
I hate to see when you go.
Shout out to Quad, man. Yo, I
Going over there
definitely.
crying.
I need the wax of this episode. I'm gonna have to share this and post this on mine.
I wish you had submitted a montage of your photos with Cal and
Oh, we could
And
have.
video
The
clips and all
bromance.
that.
The
Y'all
All the
bromance.
video
man.
clips and all-
Hey,
Maybe we'll
Futch,
have
man.
to make one. Maybe we'll have to make one.
Hey.
All the warm and fuzzy.
Right, we'll have to make one.
Futch, man, I'm gonna miss you, man. You gotta hear this music, bro. This is your music
We're
too.
gonna
You
do
the
a little.
R&B guy.
We're gonna do a
So
little
are you
recording.
guys gonna
of it.
hang out like one more last time, or when's your last
So
meetup?
we hung out a couple nights ago. We actually went up to Container Park and had dinner. But
We didn't get an invite then either. That's cool.
No, they needed their bromance. They needed the last time. You know, like when the two lovers. Just
oh man, well he
gotta go
has
the
the
other
When they
best.
decide they agree to just
We're just spread our separate
separate
ways
separate
amicably.
ways. Amicably.
We have to do it over dinner.
right. Bring everybody's
Nighttime.
belongings. Exchange belongings.
Yeah, exchange belongings. Oh,
Make
I had
sure
your
here.
hat. Oh, that's right. You got
Here's
my
my
shoes.
bill.
Okay,
Are
all
you-
right. Here's my one.
No, but I did walk away like, hey, are you still gonna text me? Like,
Oh, I see. You gonna call, right? You gonna call, right?
are you still gonna like? He's the only guy friend that I know that instead of calling you like a normal person, every phone call is a FaceTime call. Every single one.
I love it.
And it doesn't like I'm just like, you know what?
I
It's
don't
because
want-
it's Futch. It's fine.
Hello.
It's before I used to be like, bro.
Like,
Just
let it
call
go.
me.
Let it go.
But
But-
now
Like,
you're
why you
gonna
always
wish
gotta see what
you
I'm
had
doing?
those
Now
when you're-
like now he FaceTime like every phone call he makes is a FaceTime call. And I'm like, what up, man? Like that's just how it is. Like I have strict rules when it comes to it, but I'm like
When people do that, I just leave it like this, and they look at the fan. I'm like, "What's good?"
when I don't feel like being on the phone, then yeah, that's my move. That's
I
my
like
go-to.
it.
But
I
yeah,
don't mind it.
some people like I
That's
gotta
funny.
face like that's not.
Sometimes I'm not dressed for it. It's like, oh shoot, what am I gonna do?
All right. Well, we gotta get out of here.
All right.
Quan's
All
got
right.
mangoes to eat and stuff. So we're good.
Word.
Well, we really appreciate
We
you having
appreciate
on, Cal.
it.
I
Come in.
appreciate
We wish
y'all
you the
for
best
invite.
always. You're
Stay in
always
touch.
part of the Girl
Absolutely.
Chat family.
Feel free to call. You don't gotta FaceTime
Right.
now. It's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Just
We'll
phone
do a
call will be
group
fine.
chat, a group
Yeah.
FaceTime.
And you can call
Yeah.
into the show and just say
No,
what
I
up to
definitely will
us.
for sure.
And you're part of our family always.
Thank
And
you
yeah.
can find him on the little tag there
Yes,
below.
at the
Oh, yeah,
bottom.
yeah,
yes.
for sure.
That
I'ma
handle's
share
not
the,
changing, is it?
No, that's
Okay.
not going anywhere.
All right.
I would definitely always be Cal. I go back and forth between a public and a private account, but that's about it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm
All
always
right.
there. But thank you, ladies, for having me here.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for the
You're
friendship.
welcome.
Thank you for just
We'll see you
welcoming me in.
again.
Yeah,
And
no.
thanks
we'll-
for the Slurpee too. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
here we go. There we go.
And
So
we're
we're gonna sign
done.
out. We're gonna sign
And
out.
that's that.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
Happy Thursday,
Thanks.
Friday
Appreciate y'all.
Eve.
Bye bye.
Peace.